Hello, my name is Aníbal Sanz. I'm a real estate agent broker in Puerto Rico, and today I would like to discuss with you, uh, with everybody who would like to come to Puerto Rico and buy a property, uh, certain facts about the process, how we do it here in the island. For those of you who comes from the United States, certain things are um, are done the same way that you are accustomed to, but there are other things that we do it differently that the way you do it in the States. So the first thing is that I would like you to feel very excited because Puerto Rico, as you may know, is located in the Caribbean, and we have a very large tradition of a cultural mix, and we do a lot of things that maybe you are not accustomed to do it. A lot of dancing. We like to hear very loud musics, and all these festivals. If you have come to Puerto Rico in January, we get this big festival called La Calle San Sebastián. So it is a loud a festival, a lot of music and dancing happening. You know, I feel blessed of living here in Puerto Rico because the weather that we um, have here, uh, differently than in the States. Well, I can go up to the mountain and feel a very cold weather. It could get down to the 40s, and the same day I can go to the beach, let's say to Rincon or in San Juan, where I live, and go to the beach and enjoy 90 Fahrenheit degrees weather. So we got a very cool mix of temperatures and scenes, because in the mountains you can feel a lot of nature around you, and you can also go to the beach or a river. So if you are thinking on coming to Puerto Rico and buy a property as an investment, or if you would like to make Puerto Rico your first home, um, you will have a lot to know here, and a lot of discovery to make. So basically, for those of you who doesn't know, Puerto Rico is a territory of the United States. Okay, for you guys, the ones that come from Puerto Rico, that only fact makes an easier transition for you to come, because uh, you will have certain um, uh, cultural things that you're accustomed to, like going to the same store, the shopping. We have a lot of big chains that you all know, like Macy's and JCPenney's and um, AutoZones, uh, McDonald's. So a lot of that stuff is like the same than in the States. But also a lot of federal laws apply here in Puerto Rico. So if you if you are concerned about your assets, let's say, well, know that federal laws apply here. We got a federal court here, and you can feel like protected about that. Uh, in a different way that if you choose to go to the Dominican Republic or going to Mexico, where totally different laws will apply. Okay. Another big fact that we have to offer to you is the currency use. We use the same currency that you do in the state, the dollar, and we use the same banking system than in the States. Okay, so you can feel protected about moving your money, make the necessary transfers that you need to do, so you can come here and enjoy everything in the island. Okay, uh, in Puerto Rico, you will also find a lot of English-speaking people and English um, facilities like schools, okay, and everything that you need, like for the living, if you the groceries stores, the hospitals. No, you will also find people who can speak your language, English, and that doesn't mean that you should need to learn some Spanish, and uh, you need to become fluent Spanish speaker so you can communicate better with a lot of folks that live in outside the metropolitan area, where those communities are um, a little bit like more I would say cultural speaking in a cultural speaking manner, they prefer to speak you in Spanish. Okay, so if you want to ask, let's say, for some addresses in that places, you should know some Spanish. Okay, it will be easier for you if you uh, know at least the basic Spanish communication. Okay, so another thing that or those facts, that the ones that we have already discussed, uh, would put you in a better relocation position than maybe selecting other Caribbean islands or Latin American countries. If you are looking, to make the jump to a new country uh, near the US. Okay. Um, Finally, I would like to talk to you about the kind of properties that you will find in Puerto Rico. Okay. Because maybe if you haven't been here, um, you haven't have the opportunity to go and check the kinds of property, and maybe you're asking yourself, like, in, is there in Puerto Rico some high-rise condominiums, or I would like to live in a golf community. Uh, is there does Puerto Rico have that? Well, the answer is yes. Um, we have a very large diversity of kind of properties. Okay, so you can come to Puerto Rico and you could go and look beachfront property. But if you don't want to be beachfront, you can look for a beach view property. So that way you will still enjoy the sunsets, and and uh, uh, and the views will be awesome uh, o- from another property which is not so near the beach. Okay, you can also will find private communities, gated communities. Okay, vibrant metro areas, a lot of them, properties with private docks if you have your boats, marinas. Okay, we have that diversity, so you can feel without any kind of stress or relief, because you just have to talk to your real estate agent, express them uh, what are the needs that you need to be addressing when you come and find the property that you are looking for. Um, we also, I told you at the beginning of the conversation, we have a strong um, mountain area which is located in the middle of the island. Okay, and they're awesome. They are beautiful, very different than the properties in the coast, okay, or the metropolitan area, because you will have the sensation of being in this wilderness, you know, but still being in a gated community uh, with where you can just slide your sliding doors and connect with all the nature, birds, um, rivers. You can see all the nature stuff. You will be able to enjoy it. So in Puerto Rico, we have basically I would say every kind of property that you may be looking for. So uh, if you are having your mind moving Puerto Rico, the first step that uh, I would say that you should do is contact a real estate agent and talk about your plan and your needs. And from that point, then you will be better prepared because of the orientation that the, the, the agent could give you. You will be in a better position to come down to Puerto Rico and begin to go to all those properties and make a decision about your buying experience. So my name is Aníbal Sanz again. Uh, you can find me through my fan page in Facebook. Is Sanz. It is spelled SANZ, Real Estate Group. You can find me also through Instagram at Sanz underscore Real Estate Group, or you can contact me directly. My phone number is 787-616-1318, and I will be really glad to have this conversation with you and help you um, achieve your goals. So thanks for listening, and stay tuned because I will be publishing uh, a lot of more stuff about the process of buying a property here in Puerto Rico. Thank you.